Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So, tonight we're going to do a reaction for Great Scott.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sponsoring this triathlon. I was almost going to say marathon, but it's a triathlon. So, what is in the house today?
Today, we're going to be doing some Mannheim Steamroller with vocals. So Scott sent some information, and he said they are perhaps the first group to really be given the genre of new age, the brainchild of Chip Davis of Omaha, Nebraska, and produced through his record label American Gramophone. They first produced the Fresh Air series, eventually spanning 8 albums. About 10 years after the first album, they did their first Christmas album, major hits, all of them, and they've been touring annually during the season, usually 2 groups, East and West, U.S., I assume.
Okay.
Perhaps the vast majority of their tracks are instrumentals, that's a given, but every now and then there are vocals on a few tracks. I found a few for you, and yes, they're from the Christmas album series, but these particular tracks are more Christmas adjacent. And despite all of the radio and TV stations that think the 12 days of Christmas is a countdown, it's not, for it starts on Christmas and goes forward 12 days into January 6th, which me as a kid, I know as the Three Kings Day or Epiphany.
Me too.
Yeah, Three Kings Day. Very important.
Normal in Germany. And when I grew up in Germany, like Christmas was it was all about Christ.
Right.
It's like we didn't have that.
Like Santa
Christmas.
Claus.
I mean, we did get gifts, but it was like from me. Oh my God, Marley.
I know Marley's here
like,
on this one.
It was just very like we would go to church, you know, on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, mass.
And stuff like that. It's very much about the birth of Jesus Christ, and it's not so commercialized. Especially when I was a kid, I would only see that in movies. The craze, the Christmas craze, Home Alone, that didn't exist. In Germany, but now it does.
Now it does. Yeah, and here where we live now in Spain, Three Kings Day is very important, and for me as a kid, it was very important. I remember getting presents on Christmas Day, but also on Three Kings Day. It was like, and here our friends from here have told us that Three Kings Day is much more important than Christmas Day. And even years back, 10, 15 years ago, even not so long ago, Christmas Day was like barely any presents. But now, you know, with social media and things like that, they've become a lot more like Americanized, they said. And Santa Claus, and they're like, Santa Claus wasn't even like a thing. Like nobody even knew who or what.
We do like Santa Claus goes back very much, and like, well, I can only speak for Germany, but it was Heilige Nikolaus, you know.
Yeah.
And it was a story about a guy who gave his cape to someone who was basically cold, and he cut his cape in half and gave it to him.
Oh wow!
So that's like the gift, you know, the Saint Nicholas, and that basically became Santa. So that my name is actually Nikolaus.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's my name day, the December 6th. Your mom's birthday.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it.
So yes.
And as I can see in your email, Great Scott, there's gonna be some German singing. So I used to sing these songs as a kid, so I'm definitely gonna get some memories.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be doing Veni Veni from A Fresh Air Christmas, and then O Come, Emmanuel. And then the last, then Kling.
Klingelingeling.
Glockchen.
Kling, Glöckchen, Klingelingeling.
Oh, Okay. I've never heard that.
And then it's so cool because this Christmas we were with my mom, and this was the first Christmas we spent with her maybe in 10 years. And I love that Alexia was making some goulash, and I put like YouTube on, and I only had it on like German Christmas music, so it was really like beautiful.
Yes,
that Christmas.
it was
Very
definitely
special.
more emotional than like rocking around the Christmas tree. You know, this
Yeah.
was a lot more like
Yes.
church,
Yeah.
and just
It
very.
was more like the traditional.
Yes, it felt very Christmas spirity. But anyways,
Not that I don't like the American one. I think it's a lot of
love-
fun. They kind of like let it loose a little bit, you know. It's not so serious, but it is about, you know, it is Christmas because it's the birth of Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't even think of that anymore. They just think of gifts and buying stuff.
Yes.
and,
Yes.
You know, so. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna be cool. So the first two are only tracks, and then the
Correct.
third one, we might have to stop. Or is it already loaded?
It's pulled up over there. Because we're gonna be doing one video.
Okay, so the video is that the third one?
That's the third one.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. So
sir.
Veni Veni. This was recorded in 1988.
Perfect.
A fresh air Christmas.
Perfect. Let's do
Mannheim
it.
Steamroller.
Yes,
And,
sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, great Scott.
Thank you. And here we go.
Okay.
Like Gregorian. The Latin. So good. Yeah. You want to talk about that for a
I
second?
want to talk about the bells
It's very
because
good. It's
for the
getting me
first time
emotional.
I'm paying attention to them because my stepmom recently became, I don't know what you call them, a bell person at their church. And I had no idea what that was at all. And so she sent me a video, and it's so cool because like they go like this, and then I'm sure you guys know what it is, but I found it very neat that to elongate the note, they go like this.
Yeah. It's
you know?
crazy because you have to read the music. You have to
Yes.
be able to read time
And to know when exactly.
because it's like a drummer. You know, you don't read the notes, you
Yes.
read time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I just
it looks
wanted to
really
mention
really
that.
cool. And but yeah, this is amazing. I've always loved Latin, but this Gregorian like chant music is like super. I find it super emotional, very
Yes,
beautiful.
it is very nice, and it touches you. And,
Really, yeah.
and
it
the chorus.
makes you think.
and-
You know?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
No, it's one of those.
Hand.
I don't know. It could be a keyboard.
That was
Crazy.
so unique.
Very beautiful, honestly. It's like touching.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what it is. It really like, what do you feel?
I want to know your thoughts.
Well, I really love this kind of music, and I understand when Scott was saying that this was like new age. I mean, yeah, in 1988, you had like all the new wave, but new age was like different because it was taking classical music and making it like neoclassical, you know. Um, but with keyboards, and I love like that in movies they also used to do that. Remember the Rocky
Yes.
theme? It sounded so cool, but it was all done on the keyboard by Vince DiCola.
Oh.
And he also wrote the Transformers. I'm sure that Great Scott knows who I'm talking about. He wrote the montage, the training montage.
Oh.
Da, 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 da. But all with keyboards, and it had the whole orchestra on the keyboards.
Wow.
So that's what I feel that happened here. I mean, the voices were obviously real, but everything else was kind of done with keyboards, and it's just amazing what they would do. And even back then, they were like, "Oh my God, the keyboards are like that was the AI back then. They're replacing all the instruments."
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
So, but yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
no, it didn't happen. You know? But yeah, so yeah, it was wonderful. Thank you.
I really enjoyed
I got really
it.
emotional.
I really enjoyed it as well. And I think it's wonderful holiday music because, like we said, I love the let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, you know, and all of those I will always love them. But this is definitely more for the season, you know, the reason for the season.
But I also like that American stuff. Like I really do, because I mean, it's crazy. One Christmas, and I got more into the Christmas spirit because in Mexico, I got totally pulled out of it because my parents just stopped celebrating Christmas. Like really weird, because there was no snow, there were no Christmas trees. We were living in a beach town. On Christmas, it was more about going to a party, but there were no trees and there was no Santa, no nothing. So. And then once my dad like kind of like moved out, my mom and we just didn't celebrate Christmas at all. Or I would like go celebrate it with a friend, and it was all about going to la playa and sleeping on the beach, you know. So that was Christmas. And then when you came into my life, you were like, "You don't have a Christmas tree? What's going on?"
Okay, let's get the tree out there. Because, like, we don't have one.
But you would always, the thing is, you would always spend your Christmas in Denver. With snow and the Christmas season and the music. And once when you first played me the "Baby, It's Cold Outside,"
I love that song.
that was like,
yeah,
I was addicted.
Yeah, I love that song to this day. Yeah,
and I was just like, wow, this is so different. And then you got me into Elf and the whole American culture,
Christmas
and it's
movies,
also, and I
baking cookies.
Yeah, and I can appreciate it as well. You know,
Yeah.
I can remember my childhood, which was more conservative. You know, like going to church, and I was raised Catholic. I remember this kind of like Christmas. I mean, this chanting, this in Latin. I used to hear that all the time in church, and I loved it because it came from above. When you sit in church and there were the musicians were up there, you can't see them. And it was just like, oh. And, you know, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I mess with Alexia. Like, when there's some echo, I do my Gregorian chanting. And yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
Because I was in Catholic school, you know, for real. So, and there you also learn the values of just like Christ. And I'm not like a Christian, like, and I don't practice Christianity, or it was more like a Catholic school. So, but yeah, so it does bring back memories. That's for sure.
And I think Great Scott knew that it would too.
Oh, yeah.
You know. So now let's see what Kling
Glöckchen.
Glöck-
Kling, Glöckchen. All right.
Kling,
So this is a
Glöckchen.
short one, huh?
Let's see if that brings some memories as well.
All right, let's go.
You knew it.
Yeah, I've heard this. Yeah, this is old. Don't let me freeze. Crazy. It's very so you want me to translate this?
Sure.
So a Kling, Glöckchen, Klingelingeling, it's basically like ring, bell,
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
ring.
Uh-huh.
And then, but this, lass mich ein, ihr Kinder, let me inside, you
You
children.
kids. Uh-huh.
It is so cold in the winter, open the door, don't let me freeze. Everything rhymes.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
so it
yeah.
doesn't really-
Mm-hmm.
And then Kling, Glöckchen, Klingelingeling, and then Mädchen hört und Bübchen, so
Little girl.
Niñas,
Uh-huh.
and little boys open the Stübchen is like a little house.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, everything was heen. Like
yeah.
small.
And then bring euch viele Gaben is that I bring you a lot of Gaben is when you give something. So
Okay.
any gifts.
Okay.
It's not specific.
So
but this is
I
so
bring
old.
you
This is like when
gifts.
my mom was a kid.
Yeah.
Erlaben obviously is like you should be erlaben. That's a very old word. I don't really know, but erlaben I think is like enjoy.
Okay.
And then
So I bring you
Kling,
lots of gifts for you to enjoy.
and then at this I love this one. Hell erglühen die Kerzen. Bright erglühen is like
Glowing.
glowing the
Candles.
candles. I'm speaking Spanish. And open up the hearts.
Oh, that I understood. Open up the
Öffnet mir die
hearts.
Herzen.
Uh-huh.
Will drin wohnen. I want to live there. I wanna live
Happily.
inside happily.
Uh-huh.
And frommes Kind is a kid that's high, like from. I don't know how to explain that.
Like a blessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, and
So
wie selig
blessed child.
from the soul.
Okay.
And that's it. And that's the song. It's very beautiful.
Wow.
But this is the kind of stuff that my mom used to sing when she was a kid. And
Mm-hmm.
I did hear this like maybe once or twice, but I must have been 5 or 6 old.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never heard it at all. But it's very familiar because you do hear this music.
Right. Somewhere.
Living in Germany,
Yeah.
maybe in a Christkindlmarkt or
Right.
something like that.
Well, I remember when we were playing her the Christmas music, you were like, do you remember these songs? And she's like, oh, yeah, they taught them to me in school.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sure, you know.
But now I know also my mom, because I got really, really emotional because sometimes my mom wouldn't remember stuff when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
When we had her on Christmas and the days before, but I know we know because she does take some medication because we took her to the hospital some days ago because of her tumor. She has some tumor And that's where we finally saw the medication she's on, and she doesn't even know she's on medication. That medication she takes, that she doesn't even remember that she takes medication.
Right.
So that kind of like it made me feel better, because it's at least not her forgetting. It's just there's so much stuff that she's taking that she kind of like it makes her forget.
Right.
But she remembers everything very like that current events, like that we just moved, and like she
Like
remembers
important
Marley.
stuff.
If Marley
Yeah.
did something the other day, then she'd ask me about that. So that's kind of like, it feels nice, you know.
Yeah.
But now I know what your dad was going through with her mom, with his mom, when she was being forgetful, because it hits you like a brick
Like,
wall.
how can you not remember? Like, you're my mom. You're supposed to know
Or when
these
they,
things.
like my mom went through this too, like with her mom, when my grandmother got Alzheimer's. And then my mom one day came home and she's like, my mom didn't recognize me. And I was like, I can't believe you. Like, but I didn't know what that was like, you know, and that hasn't occurred, but I can only imagine what that is going to feel like when it happens. But like the good thing is I'm prepared already.
Good.
For it, you know,
Good.
like you prepared for your grandma.
Yeah.
To pass.
Because she did not recognize me. Like, she thought I was some maid who would come take care of her and
but
worked
you also
for
look
her.
so different from you. I mean, for me, Alexia's always going to look. I just saw some home videos finally after 16 years of her. And she basically looks the same,
When I
like
was a
right now,
kid.
but you just as a baby. But you the same attitude and the same smile, and you just have the same outlook. And so it's so funny to see you now, like, because when I see you in those videos, it's literally you just as a baby.
Jumping around.
It's very good. Oh, but let's go. So let's pull up the video.
So I have it here, Greensleeves, featuring
Greensleeves.
Elise Davis.
I do know
Greensleeves?
Greensleeves, yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
used to I learned that on the guitar.
Very cool. Okay, let's go. Thank you, great Scott. This is great. Just like you.
My youngest daughter, who's 15, Elise, is just an incredible singer, and she does the piece Greensleeves in a very eclectic arrangement that I made for her.
Ooh, fun.
Ali Miola played this. That's so nice to have your daughter on stage.
Totally. How fun.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you well and long, delighting in your company.
She's like Adele.
She's adorable.
Your vows you've broken like my heart. Oh, why did you so enrapture me? Now I remain in a world apart, but my heart remains in captivity.
That headless bass is amazing.
So good. Everything.
Greensleeves now, farewell, adieu. To God I pray to prosper you, for I am still thy lover true. Come once again and love me.
Very nice. Wow, really gifted, huh?
That
Like,
was, yeah, and she's so
that
young.
voice
huh?
is
yeah.
like, I mean, I said Adele because Adele has also a very deep voice, but she reminded me actually more of that, the one with the hair and remember, very deep voice and the tattoos. Amy,
Amy Winehouse.
right?
Okay.
Didn't
yeah.
she have like very deep
For
voice?
me, it was that I don't know, just that voice of the I don't know. She has like this one very big song, but I can't remember at the moment. But I just think her voice is very special and very unique because, and she's so young, and it's so cool that she can be on stage, and you know, obviously her dad is part of the band. I didn't get, was he the bass player?
Yeah,
or,
I love
okay.
how like sentimental he got when he
Yeah.
was saying like she does like this really cool version
that I like arranged for her. Very eclectic version, because it was very eclectic.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard this.
There was some notes that she changed,
Yeah.
very jazzy, you know, a jazzy approach with classical.
Yeah.
For very classical songs. I remember that used to be in my, when I first started to learn the classical guitar, that was one study.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can show you, like I still have the book.
Wow.
And Bach was like the last one.
Oh gosh.
But this came before, like halfway through. It's very cute, cool piece to learn.
Yeah. And I love the percussions in the back and all the different instruments and
And they're all so happy.
Yes.
I think this is a great idea to go on tour. And I love that they're all dressed, you know, very nicely.
That's what I was going to say. It must be fun for them when Christmas comes around, Christmas time, because they're like, okay, now is when we go on tour, you know. But on top of everything else, the holidays and being on tour, it must be a lot of fun for them. Yeah. But yeah, this was great. I really enjoyed Mannheim Steamroller.
Yeah.
And I'd be very curious to hear them even without vocals, because I do like the new age kind of stuff. So great, Scott, if you have any song suggestions that are not with vocals, let us know.
Yeah.
But these were great, you know, even though the
Love it.
season is now behind us, there's still lights hung everywhere.
In
here.
Spain, they let it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we were walking through the streets, and Alexia was so enchanted because they have speakers on the lights
in the streets.
in the streets, playing like all kinds of Christmas music, even American.
Yes.
And so Alexia was just like
I was
in
like,
the spirit, and the way they decorate here is crazy.
It was so wonderful because it was like
everywhere.
they were speakers. Like, I don't know since when they've been there, but it's like when they would give announcements, you know, back in the day of like,
I don't know if they put
I
them
don't know.
there, but the lights were just like amazing.
It was amazing.
It was
I
really
love that
everywhere,
touch.
even in the smallest communities.
Yeah.
There was lights, and they really, it's Europe, you know, like this is where this comes from.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Woo, woo, Woo. So thank you, Great Scott. Thank you, everyone, for watching this with us. If anyone would like to send us a couple songs, just like Great Scott did, check out the link in the description to our Buy Me a Coffee page. If you enjoyed these songs with us today, please give the video a like, leave a comment, just engage with it in any way. And if you think you might want to see us again, please subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Bye.